Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Mr. Atiq once again is here from the science department. We have week 11 plan. According to the plan, we will have to cover the pages from 200 to 208, which includes unit 4 lesson 1, which is a new lesson for us. Unit 4, look at unit 3 being finished. Okay, so the summary and review for the unit 3 we will discuss today mainly, which was regarding to ionic, metallic and covalent bond. Let's proceed. The first one, visual summary. You have to consider your pages from 200 to 201. 200 to 201. I need you to solve first the 200 page. Okay, look at, you need to encircle the non-metal for the 13th option, non-metal. The question is, ionic bonds usually form between a positively charged metal ions and a negatively charged what? Non-metal. Okay, non-metal ion. Okay, so you will have to encircle what for the 13th option? Non-metal. Look at, remember this is page number 200. Now the option number 14, we have, in general, covalent bonds have low/high boiling points. So what? These are covalent bonds, so they have what? Low boiling points. You need to encircle this one. Okay, for the 15th option, it can be, look at, metals cannot be reshaped without breaking. So can be. Okay, it can be metals, you can bend it to all direction, you can build everything from it. Okay, for the 16th option, we have ionic bond, covalent bond, metallic bond respectively. Look at, these are the definitions, and by the way, these are in general. Okay, I make it in general. This bond forms between oppositely charged ion. Oppositely charged ion what? Light to the complete transferring of electrons. They have high melting points and boiling points. They are crystalline solids. Understand? They have a good shape. They are good conductors of electricity. Ionic bonds. Covalent bonds. This bond forms when atoms share one or more pair of electrons. They are just sharing. Okay, not complete transferring. Oppositive charge here what? Like NaCl. I give you so many examples regarding the common table salts. NaCl. Look at the Na has positive charge and the Cl has negative charge. Then this bond forms when an atom share one or more pairs of electrons. These are actually the revision considered to be. Okay, we people studied all the things, we covered up all the things. You need to study all the unit 3 from lesson 1 to unit 3 lesson 4, so you will cover up all these things. Now the metallic bond, of course, this is the most simplest one. This bond formed by the attraction between positive metal ions and the free electrons around them. Metallic bonds. Understand? This was 16th option. Now come to the page number 200. 200. Here, let me write for you guys once again. You need to cover page, like solve it. Okay, page 201. Okay, you need to solve page 201. Understand? Page 201. This is page number 201. You need to solve all these things. Okay, we are discussing the reviews. Okay, or lesson review. Of lesson 4. Now look at the vocabulary option. Vocabulary, draw a line to connect the following terms of their definitions. Understand? Terms to their definitions while typing. Okay, to their definitions. Look at the first one is the first, draw second and third options. For the molecule, draw, look at, for the molecule you need to draw group of atoms held together by chemical bonds. So this option is what? This option is B. Okay. For the ion, look at the second one. For the ion, you need to click forms when an atom gains or loses or one or more electrons. So that is what the option A you need to click. Okay. Now for the third, we have what? Covalent bond. Look at the third line. You need to draw the covalent bond. For the covalent bond, you need to draw a line to the C option. C option. Okay. Bond formed by atoms sharing electrons. Just sharing. Okay. Look at, I mentioned here like page 201, solve the textbook. Okay. Look at the A B option here for the molecules. A option is for the ion and C option for the covalent bond. Now come for the key concepts. Below then the third option we have 4. There is a question explained. Look at, describe the role of electrons in the formation of a covalent bond. I just solved all these answers. Okay, these are just answers. You need to write all these things on page number 201 to solve. Okay, look at, for the fourth option, this is the answer. Okay, for the fourth option, these are the answers. Look at, I mentioned what? Consider page 201 book, page of the book, and write these solutions. Okay, or the answers. Let me draw for you like answers. For the mention or given questions. Look at, for the fourth, the answer is the electrons shared themselves between two atoms. It's okay. For the fifth, we have what? How is the position of electrons involved in metallic bonding different from the position of electrons that form ionic and covalent bonds? Look at, in metallic, this is the answer for the fifth one. In metallic bonds, there is only attraction exists, while in an ionic and covalent bond, complete transfer and sharing exists. Sharing of what? Electrons exist. Okay. Look at for the 6 respectively. List. Name the physical property that many ionic compounds share. So crystalline shape, they are hard in touch, colorful, solids, etc. These are the practical properties, physical you can say, the way they look alike. Okay. Now the seventh option, the answer is what? Which is better conductor of electric current, a solid ionic compound or a melted ionic compound? Of course, the melted one. Look at this answer. Melted ionic compound are considered to be good conductors of electricity, which can allow the electricity or the current to pass through it. Now look at the 8th option. For the 8th, identify what is an ion. Look at, this is the answer. Gaining or losing of an electron by an atom. Okay. Gaining or losing of an electron by an atom. So we call them what? Ion. Now for the 9th option, come to the critical thinking here. You have a table there. Property and unknown substances. Solubility in water, melting points, electrical resistivity, not soluble, 45 Celsius, poor conductors. Now look at for the 9, with respect to the answers given below. For the 9th option, we have what? Identify. Is the substance in the chart a metal or non-metal? So explain. Now look at, non-metal as it is poor conductor, less or not soluble, and melting point is low as well. So it is what? A non-metal. It is what considered to be what? Considered to be a non-metal here. For the 10th option, answer. Is the substance described in the chart above held together by metallic, covalent or ionic bonds? Explain. So we have what? Low melting point, boiling point, not soluble, poor conductor. So this is what? Covalent. For the 11th option, why might metallic bonds be weak compared to an ionic and a covalent bond? Just attractive forces hold it. That's why the metallic bonds are weaker, considered to be the covalent bond and ionic bonds. For the 12th option, distinguish. Which type of bond does the phrase opposites attract apply to? Best answers explain what? This is what? Ionic bond. Understand? Unit 3 review. Page you need to cover is from 205, so 207, or 205 to 207. This is the solution as well. Look at the vocabulary portion. The first option is what? An dash 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 is a bond that forms when electrons are transferred from one atom to another. This is what? Ionic bond. This is the solution. Okay, you need to solve all the textbook there as well. Page number 205. These are the answers. Look at one, ionic bond. For the second option, it is a chemical bond. Okay, is an attraction that holds two atoms together. Chemical bond. For the third, like the smallest particle of element that has the chemical properties of that element, atom. Number 4, covalent. And covalent is a bond that forms when two or more pairs of electrons share between themselves. They are covalent. Now the fifth one is what? An electron is negatively charged subatomic particle. Now come for the multiple choice questions. Look at, for the sixth option, we have for the sixth option, which of the following is a property of metal? B. Okay, good electrical conductance. For the seventh, how many protons does element B have? There is a table given there, or there is a chart, atomic number and mass number. Element A, element B, 10 to 20 and 9 to 19. How many protons does elements B have? So we have C option, C9. Okay, come for the 8th option, and the 8 options, the review is continued. This is on page number, this one is on page number, look at page number 206. The 8th option, the diagram. There is a given diagram for you guys. By whom was this model of an atom proposed? D. Bohr proposed. Okay, this model. 9, look at the 9 option. In a neutral atom, the number of electrons equal to the number of what other part? A, B, C options. We have 9A. Okay, now for the 10, below the square there is a table which is like a kind of rectangle which is related to the calcium. Okay, you need to study all these things. Look at, this is so important. Okay, 20, then Ca, then calcium, and then 40.078. look at the option is the B. The first one, what? The 20 is the atomic number, Ca is the chemical symbol, calcium is the chemical name, and 40.078 is what? The average atomic mass. So the option is B. This 10 number is the most important, remember, to distinguish or to know or how to identify an element or an atom. Understand? Come for the 11th option, we have what must happen for an ion to form. The option is A, correct. An atom must gain or lose an electrons to form an ion. Okay. For the 12th, the periodic table is arranged in columns and rows. What are the columns and the rows of the periodic table called? Dash 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 what? The B. Groups and periods. Remember, the B option. 13th, which is the last one, of course, the diagram. Look at 3 diagrams are there. They are given, okay, in your table. Like this is page number 207. Look at Thomson model. First one all negative. Rutherford model, all are rearranged but negative one. Now look at the current model of an atom. Look at the electrons surrounds the positive and the neutral ions or charges or atoms. Look at, they are in their fixed orbits. So the C1 is okay. Electron travel in orbits only in the current model of an atom. That's it. Understand? For the critical thinking, we have so this is for today's. We have to cover